Okay. So, this is a picture of me when I was your age. This is me when I was 8 years old. You can see I was having a lot of fun in the mud, but like a couple weeks after I turned 8 years old, we moved from Colorado to Iowa here. So it was a brand new thing for me. I didn't know anybody, and I had to start the school year off with nobody. So the very first day that I came, I met a girl named Miranda, and she had only been there for a week prior, and so I decided maybe she should be my friend, even though I hardly knew her. So during the first recess that we had, I went up to her and I just asked her if we could be friends. And so we were. As simple as that. So this is a picture of her now. She's changed quite a bit since then, but we're still friends. Okay, so there's one important thing I want to tell you guys. Just something that will benefit you for the rest of your life and everyone else you meet. And that is just to talk to somebody new at least once per day. So just go up to somebody that you might be kind of nervous about, and just talk to them for a little bit. And so there are some things you do want to have permission. Since you guys are younger, you want to have permission to do this from a parent, and make sure you're supervised. But there are a lot of benefits to doing this, and yeah, it can be kind of scary. So it can be scary, but with more practice, it won't become hard at all. Alright, so there's a lot of good things that come out of talking to new people. Of course, you can make lots of friends. And with that, you get to learn more and more about the world. And then there's also, maybe you're a little shy. So if you're a little shy and you find it really hard to talk to somebody, first start off with someone that seems really friendly, or somebody that looks like they'd be really fun to talk to. And with that more and more practice, you can become more confident. And you can always make somebody stay happier when you smile at them and say hello. Okay, so there are a lot of things wrong with the world. And the more that you talk to new people, the more ideas that you're going to have. So by you talking to somebody new, maybe you'll figure out something to make the world better. And who hasn't met a stranger that instantly became a friend? You never know what kind of memories you're going to make. So it might seem kind of hard to just go up to somebody. So here are a couple ways to help you do that. So when you first start a conversation with somebody, listen to them. Make sure that they know that you're interested in what they're saying, and then talk with them, talk back to them. And then it's good to tell, if they say something to you and maybe you don't really understand exactly what they say, just repeat kind of what they said, and maybe they'll clarify if you're kind of confused. Okay, and so sometimes it's hard to understand. You can tell when somebody isn't really excited to talk to you, maybe, and maybe they're a little nervous. So just pay attention to see if they're looking at you, or if they're kind of like slouched over. So just look at that, see if they're paying attention. And so sometimes you look at somebody and it seems like, they're kind of different. I don't know if I want to talk to them, but sometimes you've got to remember that even though someone is different from you, they're still they could be a really great person, so you need to talk to them first before you can decide if they're a good person or not. And so just don't judge someone first by what they look like, or if you see them doing something you wouldn't do, or sometimes people don't have the same opinions as you. And then sometimes they won't agree with you at all. And that could be because of a lot of different things. Usually the way you grow up affects that, but still you can learn so much from them. And then you can also learn from talking to other people, just because they're from new places, different places, and so they're not going to have the same experiences as you. So you can always learn from anybody because no one has lived the same life as you. So you need to know, this is a little hard for you guys now, but you can always talk to your parents and know what's going on in the world around you. You don't want to live in a little bubble. I know it's sometimes nice, but you need to know what's going on, and then if you know what's going on, you might have something to talk to someone about. Alright. And then sometimes it's good to not talk at all. So, especially if you get really nervous, maybe you start jabbering a lot and you just kind of go on and on. So just take it in and listen. Okay. So sometimes when we talk too much, we tell people too much. And so there is a picture here if it comes up. Let's see, there it is. This is a picture of someone's lunch that they posted to Facebook one day. Hashtag vegan or whatever. So sometimes we put too much out there. Not everyone's going to be interested in your pico de gallo that you ate for lunch. So try and find something that's more interesting or relevant to the person that you're talking to. Okay, and there's a lot of things that you should try to avoid. And 3 of those main things is interrupting people, arguing with them, and ignoring them. And so it's important to remember that all of the friends that you have in your life right now were once a stranger. And so this is, I'm going to tell you a little story. This is a picture of a school building that / church building that I went to at BYU. And so it was on